So today we're going to talk about making increases, and there's three main ones that I am going to teach you for class. And the first one is called a bar increase. And so what you're going to do is you never want to do an increase on the first stitch because it can mess up your seam or your end. So when you get more advanced and you want to do like sewing things together and stuff like that, that could kind of mess it up. So make sure that you don't do your increases with the first stitch. And with a bar increase, it's also called knit into the front and the back. And so what you're going to do is you're going to do your knit stitch, and instead of pulling it off the needle, what you're going to do is you're going to knit, and then you're going to go back around and you're going to knit into the back here. And so you're going to wrap it around, come back into the stitch, knit it again, and you've made two stitches out of one. And so it's going to have this little bit of like a purl bump, but when you're doing ribbing or seed stitch or something like that, you won't be able to see it at all. So we'll do it one more time. I can zoom in a little bit. So you're going to knit, and then don't pull the stitch off, and then knit from front to back in that back part of the stitch, and knit again. And this is why it's important to keep your stitches loose so that you can have enough room to be able to do that. So you can see that's where I did one, here's the other one, and so that's how you do the bar increase. The next one is a make one. And for this one, what you're going to do is you're going to use the bar or the strand that goes between your stitches. So what you're going to do is you're going to pick it up and transfer it onto your stitch. And then if you had knit it normally, you're going to have this huge hole. So you don't want to do that. So what you're going to do is you're going to pick up that and you're going to knit into the back again. So just like where you're knitting into the front and the back, where you knit the back, then you've got this new stitch here. So what you do is you're going to pick up your stitch and transfer it, knit into the back here, and then off. And that's going to increase your stitch. And as you can tell, this one is almost invisible. And then the last one is a yarn over, and I've got examples of it down here. And this is purposefully putting a hole into your yarn for decoration purposes or whatever. And so what you're going to do with this one is you're going to bring your yarn into the front like you would for purling, but then you're going to knit your stitch. And when you do that, you're going to see that this yarn is going to leave an extra loop around. And so now when you look at it, you've got an extra loop and a hole there. And so we'll do it one more time. You're going to bring your yarn to the front, knit like normal, and now you've got that extra hole. And so when you're going back, all you do is you just knit every stitch like normal, and it'll create that kind of a design there. And that is the different increases that we're going to talk about.